Okay, I bought a original Petcock and an original gas cap because those Amazon ones and the ones on eBay are garbage. I'm telling you, don't do it. Try to find an original one if at all possible, or rebuild the one that you have. So I'm gonna put some gas in here and see what happens. Okay, now I decided I don't want to take it off, but I probably should have done this previous. I have this stuff here, and my dad's been dead for 30 years. And what this stuff is, it's like a rubber rejuvenator. He used to use it on the capstan wheels of a VHS, and it would soften up the rubber. So I'm going to soften up this rubber, because when I went to turn this today, I might have had a little tight, but it didn't seem to really want to turn. And if I can get the diaphragm out, I'll put some of that on it too. And I think that can't hurt at all. Okay, I got the rubber in there, and I'll put the O-ring on the little handle. Put the handle in now. We got to put this little wave washer in there. And we'll put the screws in. Okay, we're going to take apart the little vacuum deal. Let's not lose the spring. And we'll see if we can rejuvenate that rubber. Here comes the garbage truck. So we want to make sure we put this back in the right way. Looks like there's an O-ring. Is that an O-ring in there? I might be seeing things. No, the O-ring's right there. Okay, we'll clean this up. Okay, be careful putting it in and make sure the rubber is, I can put it down here. Make sure that it's not like the way it is now. Like that. It's got to be like that. Okay, I'm using my vessel, which is the Japanese standard. That's why you used to strip out so many Phillips screws back in the day. You didn't have this proper Japanese standard screwdriver, because the Phillips heads on Japanese bikes are a little different. It makes a huge difference. So glad I bought this, because I'm working on these 4 motorcycles. You need to have the right screwdriver. There we go. Now, I don't know if it's the rubber rejuvenator, but this thing was hard to turn. I'm going to put a light coating of oil on it, real light. Okay, I just used a little oil on the rag, on the O-ring, and on the face. We'll put that in and we'll try it. Okay, so now it actually turns without being so tough. So, I'd like to put some fuel in it and suck on this line, give it a little vacuum and see if gas comes out. Make sure it works good. But it's hard to, you can't really set it down because it wants to block the, you see what I mean here? So I might have to just put it on the bike, I don't know. There's the gas. Released in one carb. Come on, other carb. There we go. Bike always starts so good. I always wondered what this part was, and now I see it's underneath here. It kind of, I think it goes like that. It goes up there and directs the light to the plate. So I need another, it's missing a mount there. Okay, we'll get the belly piece on. I had to just stop and take a picture. Looks so much better. Been looking at this bike taken apart forever. Clean up whatever all this mess is. Looks like birds had their way with it. That's better. Clean it up. Unfortunately, there was more to these and they just kind of disintegrated. So I've got this. I've had this for a while and I knew I would need it for something. I'm gonna make a little piece of plastic that goes in there and maybe one on the back or something so I can mount these. They've got the running lights in them too. Got the 3 wires. See if I can do that. So I'm just test fitting it and trimming and stuff. It's a lot of fun. So this shape fits right in there. Perfect. So if I can make 4 of them and then drill holes for the wires, figure out this mount, it should be good. So I matched up the 2 different sizes. I got 2 different bits. I'm drilling them out. So this is the idea, because we're missing that there was a piece in there, a real rubbery piece, and it just disintegrated. So this is what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, I traced around these spacers with my knife a couple of times, and I'm going to try maybe leaving it in the sun, and it'd be neat if I could cut it with like tin snips or something, but I don't want it to crack, so I'll probably just stick it in the sun for now. Let it get a little hotter, because I have some like scalpels, but those things, I don't know if I want to use it on something so thick, because that's what cut your finger off when you slip. So here's what it looks like. If you don't get too close, it's okay. At a distance, you'll never... Yeah, and on the inside, I got, let's see if you can see this. Got the plastic, but I retained this little piece here, and I got the nut. I'm going to put a little Loctite on it because I'm not going to do it too tight. I'll do the other side. We'll get this thing on. Cool. Fabrication. Here's the finished product. Kind of tucked in there, so I'm not so worried about, you know, it looking super factory. It's one of those parts where you don't really see it. Cool. That's it. Here's the inside. Well, that should work. Should be fine. Well, it's finally together. Probably could use a little shakedown run and clean this joint up a little bit. Maybe tomorrow I'll give her a bath. Take some pictures of it when it's all perfectly clean.